Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Violet the series. I'm Big LT.
And I'm SFParker. I've got snackies.
Now, technically speaking, I wanted to do, again, pressing the wrong buttons. Great start already! Anyway, technically speaking, I would have been challenging this gym first. But, I wanted...
Titan!
Yes, I want to do this to get out of the way since Parker's with me for the day and everything. We should do the Titan. But here's the thing, I think I should do the Titan first anyway because I heard and I've witnessed this gym is a little bit on the brutal side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will be skipping out on this gym for a little bit and kind of doing some other stuff. So yeah, we are going to do this Titan, hence why I'm actually right here in the place of the water gym. So, you ready to start this?
Actually, how many Team Star bases have you done?
3. Because you gotta remember, the other 2 are late game. They're this one and...
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you hadn't gotten those 3 done yet, I would do that before you challenge that gym. But you do, you have them done.
Yeah. So you can see, yeah, this guy's done. I did it with Scotty Boy Rules. You know we already did the fire one because you were a part of that one.
Yes.
And of course, oddly enough, I did the dark guy because that was also with Scotty Boy Rules. So I feel like I need to do one of these 2 with the girl because he's the only one that hasn't been a part of a Team Star.
I mean,
episode.
technically the fairy one would be next.
Yes, but it all depends if he wants to do the fairy one or if he wants to be a part
They
of...
are very similar in level. I feel like she's a little bit stronger.
Yeah, she's the last one you're supposed to face. So, depending on the situation, maybe I'll have him be a part of the fairy one. Depending on the situation. Anyway, I'm going to fly to the watchtower here. Because it'll be a lot quicker, as you can see. Let's see here. I want to go that way, right?
You can mark it on your map.
I know. But I'm seeing water over there. I guess it's this way. Yep, there it is. See it?
Now, this will be my first time seeing Iron Treads in Titan form, and I'm very excited for it. It moves a lot differently than Great Tusk, and I'm already loving it.
I'm trying to figure out what I should go in this fight with.
Well, not for Fire.
Obviously not.
I
feel like this one's my best choice.
It's not a steel type, is it?
Well, you say Iron Treads like it's a steel type. That's why I'm concerned.
No, I don't think it's a steel type, though.
Well, I'll take your word.
There's like a really big thing, and I know a lot of people are complaining about this, that, oh, all the future Paradox ones are robots. And actually, I don't think they're robots. I think that in the future...
For crying out loud, I got right up to him.
I think in the future, these Pokemon have changed the consistency of their skin to make them better at surviving in their environment. Okay. And it comes off as very robot-like.
Dang it, Fancy, get out of here!
There's a channel that I watch who like dives into the biology of like video game and movie horror monsters. And one of them, he was actually going over,
for God's sake.
he was going over, gosh. It's not, yeah, I think it's War of the Worlds. Anyway, the original War of the Worlds, and why the aliens in that were so weak to just a little bit of bacteria. Why weren't they ready for it and all that? And he went into the fact that if humans ever want to go into space, if we're not able to change our biology, we're going to have to do something. If we can't terraform, we might have to change our biology. And if we can't change our biology, we'll have to terraform. And I think these Pokemon, they're not just robots. I think they have adapted their skin and their biology in a way that makes them look and feel like robots, but it's still completely organic. That's my theory anyway.
Well, let's see if this thing is a steel type. It is a steel type.
No, it's not.
It did neutral damage. And it just used a steel type move on us.
All of them are like that. Like Iron Juculus is a flying dark type, I believe.
Yeah, but it's not saying it's super effective.
So? I never said it was a ground type either.
Well, this is the Earth Titan.
This is the quaking Earth Titan, but that's because it's... Oh, there it goes.
It's a ground type. It has to be. Like, everything you do in this has, like, a single type to it.
No.
Hang on. Are we able to...
Great Tusk is a fighting ground type, I believe. So I don't know what Iron Tusk is.
Oh, we can't.
Or Iron Treads.
No, we can. It doesn't tell us the typing. Oh, no, wait. It tells me? Okay. Ground Steel!
Oh. I feel like it's the only paradox that's legit steel. And a future paradox that's legit steel. Because, see, if it hadn't been something other than just steel, your grass type attacks would not have done as much damage as they did.
Well, that's because it guarantees a critical hit all the time.
No, that's not what I mean.
I gotta play risky.
Use your fire type.
I know. I just hope that thing doesn't... It's probably gonna have a ground type move, granted, because it's a...
I wonder if it has Stomping Tantrum.
That's what I'm afraid of.
My other theory, again, going back to War of the Worlds, that these future paradox Pokemon didn't start out as robots. They started out as Pokemon that were enhanced to survive certain circumstances. And because Pokemon evolve in all sorts of weird ways, especially, we know that some are steel types, they're literally metal, they're literally rock. It wouldn't surprise me if they evolved to take the enhancements and make them a part of themselves and then became organic for them. Thus why they're all like robots.
Okay.
What I'm saying is I feel like there's a way that they could naturally come about without them just being, you know, robots made by humans. Mostly because I just don't want to believe that Pokemon go so extinct that humans have to recreate them through robots. That makes me sad.
Okay.
Oh, you're on Pure Fire.
Yep.
You had some protection with that ghost typing, but...
It has knockoff. See?
Oh!
I made the right call now, didn't I?
That was a great call. I forgot about knockoff.
Yeah. Ooh, nice critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
And
you
got the burn!
Yes!
Nice. I feel so sorry for that one. Knock off again.
Well, I don't feel too bad because now, like steel and ground types, they tend to use a lot of physical type attacks. And so it's halved with that burn, which is really nice.
Well, Iron Treads is down.
Oh, yeah.
That was easy.
Oh, and look at that. So when you... I like how the Paradox Pokemon have such unique animations to them. And I was worried that all the robot ones would be really stiff, but that was really cool. It has a unique fainting animation, which is... I feel very fitting. It doesn't behave like a robot. It may look like one, but it doesn't behave like one, which is really cool. I'm sorry, I guess I feel like I kind of have to go to bat for the future Paradox Pokemon because I feel like they don't get as much love as the past Paradox because people think they make less sense or like, oh, they're just robots. But I feel like there's a lot to love about them. Oh, and you know what I learned recently?
What's that?
Someone was saying that Iron Jugulus wasn't very interesting because it literally was just robot Hydreigon. And then someone mentioned, look more carefully, it doesn't have any heads, its heads are all holograms. So apparently you gotta look really close at Iron Jugulus, and all the heads on the body, the ones on the hands and the neck, those are holograms, and everything else is just neck. Thus Jugulus. It's very cool, honestly.
Sour Herb Mystica. Tell us all about this.
Is this this will be your third Titan?
This is the...
This is the
fourth.
This is your fourth. Okay. Oh, so Pupper's already been introduced. Sour
Herbica Biscuit, chock full of nutrients and great for boosting your overall health. It says here works wonders if you're tired physically or mentally. Perks you right up.
I wish these Herba Mystica really did exist. I could really use some.
Me too.
Some days I feel like my body just doesn't want to be alive. And every day it has to be alive. It throws a tantrum through the form of body aches and headaches and sore muscles. And I'm just like, come on, I'm not even old yet.
Imagine someone who is elderly trying these Herba Mysticas out.
Oh, it'd be so great for humanity. But I also feel like in capitalist America, it would probably go the same route as like EpiPens, just like super duper expensive when it really shouldn't be.
Well, think about this. Getting those suckers in the game is super duper ridiculous and hard.
Yeah, but I feel like medicine and things that better one's life should, better one's life medically, I mean, shouldn't have such high price tags on them. I feel like that's sort of amoral.
By the way, I want to bring this up. The Grobio said that it's sad that they got that little Pokeball there on the floor.
Right? I have it all the time. It's 50-50 for me whether it'll appear, and sometimes it's not a Pokeball. Sometimes it's a Master Ball. I think I've also seen an Ultra Ball.
I've actually seen a Nest Ball.
You saw a Nest Ball?
Yes.
Oh. So I heard someone making the comparison between Miraidon and Koraidon of which one is the more expressive companion and why they like one over the other. And I guess Miraidon doesn't have a tongue, and Koraidon does. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of its animations, especially like when it's licking Penny and stuff, look weird. But I've also heard someone argue that because Miraidon's eyes are digital, it's able to emote better with its eyes and express what it's actually feeling better with them. So it goes 50-50. I still think it's a great legendary partner. It's definitely one of the best they've done in a long time. Rolf. I absolutely love this storyline. Mobostiv! I was gonna put a Mobostiv on my team after this storyline happened in Violet. And then I was like, oh no, I already have. I think I already have a dark type. No, do I have? I don't think I have a dark type on the team. Oh, I might still add you. Friend, I might still add you. Oh. Maybe it was because I was worried about how many weaknesses my team would have. Because currently, I've got... Oh, no, I do. I've got Grass Dark. That's why I don't have my Mobostiv on the team, because I have Sprigatito as my starter. You can now fly.
Technically glide.
Yeah.
Let's try it out, shall we?
Sure.
If I can press the right buttons. What's a good place that we've been that would be a good, like, flying... I think here would be kind of the best.
No.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. I don't know where else to go then.
Let's see. You gotta move around a lot less.
Sorry. I mean, this is all kind of...
No, it's pretty clippy.
Yeah, but... I don't know.
I mean...
Best place is out here, but we ain't... Well, I mean, technically speaking, I can get us out here. I mean, this would probably be the next episode, but I still thought maybe I could skip it for, you know, something else.
I don't think that's necessary. I think... Oh, you know what? I know where.
Okay.
So, go back to the desert.
Actually, wait a minute.
No, go with your magnifying glass to the desert.
This one here?
No. That's the work site. This is the desert.
Okay.
So, the area where you exit the desert, you can kind of go up the cliff a little bit and then jump off over by Port Marianda. So, like, may I? Can I show you?
No, go right ahead.
Yes. So, I noticed this. It's not the greatest cliff in the world, but right around here, you've got a little bit of a cliff edge you can jump off, and you can go down towards here.
Okay.
So
You know what? I think I will do that because I would like to see what's up for auction.
Ooh, that's a good... Yeah, we can end this with auction. Well, we won't end it quite yet. We still got quite a bit of time to do.
No, of course not. But there will be a couple more things I'll like to do.
And then after that, we can do... Yeah, we can do some of the things that you were saying. What?
This is interesting. I didn't think...
Save your game. Catch the fucker. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. I said quite a word there.
That's okay. Actually, I can't interact with it.
It's just stuck there?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew Violet had a little bit more glitching going on. I just didn't know it was this bad. I'm curious to see if something like this happens in my game.
I legit...
Well, I mean, for all the wonky things that can happen in this game,
Yeah,
I'm glad this isn't like game breaking.
Yeah, see, look, I literally can't...
Wait, can you throw a Pokemon at it? Oh no! Of course you glitched.
It's probably bugged. Maybe that's what's left over of the Titan or something.
Yeah, I know, the Titan's not supposed to be back yet.
Exactly. Not to mention you're not supposed to catch...
That's great.
Not to mention you're not supposed to catch them until like late near the end of the game.
Yeah. See how you can jump towards Port Montco and it's still pretty...
Okay.
See, you got some good height there. I'm gonna be coming down on this cliff here. Yeah.
So here's something I should tell you about the glide. I saw a glitch.
What?
Yeah, where, like, okay, I'll show you on the map. If I press the right button! Okay, this was on Facebook, and I should probably clean this up. I saw this. This is legit. There's a area around here that says top of the mountain, right?
Yeah.
They jumped from the top of the mountain and did this glitch where it was a continuous boost glide. They went all the way from up here all the way to around down here somewhere.
What?
In one glide. And
how did they get a glitch boost?
I don't remember. All I remember was...
They flew from the mountain all the way over the crater of Paldea.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not the crater of Paldea. I mean, like, over to the bug gym. Or just...
Yeah, no, they'd have to cross basically the crater of Paldea to do that.
They glide around it. Like, I think when I remember when I seen it, they were from here, and I think they went around this way. Either that or it was the other way. One of the two.
They might have to go around the other way.
Yeah, it looks more easier, but no, they just flat out from top of the mountain, and I think it was this way because I think I remember them going this way towards the thing. I wasn't sure if they went through Lavencia, but I do remember seeing Lavencia itself. So
interesting.
So you glue all the way.
I don't recommend trying to repeat it.
No, I'm not gonna try it myself. All I remember was while they were trying to get the gliding to go through, they were doing the boost while activating the glide. So yeah, you see.
Oh.
So you see, I was actually doing a little bit there too. So, like, get this, and then you do that, and then you just do that. You fall, and then you just repeat the gliding with the boosting. And supposedly it glitched the game so much you get like this super speed of glide, where you can fly across the map like nothing.
Nest balls, fresh water,
and
Hondu.
That's it.
I have seen a method where you can get them to restock their stalls with something that you actually want, but it requires you time traveling.
Yeah, I'm not.
And I don't mean like this game's version of time traveling. I mean like the kind you do with Animal Crossing, where you change your day.
Right. Is there anything you want me to do before we wrap up?
I mean, we could start making your way up the mountain, because you can do a bunch of training while you do that.
Sure.
Also, I'm curious about what that outbreak is. It's a Pokemon you haven't seen yet, so it might be interesting to go check it out.
Alright, sounds good. And just so everybody's aware, this will be a bit of a shorter episode today.
Well, just a bit. Won't be too short, but definitely shorter.
Yep. I think the reason why I'm always pressing the wrong buttons is because my thumb is usually on a certain button that I'm used to pressing a lot.
Well, so, you are using a GameBox related controller right now.
GameCube.
Or, did I say GameBox?
Yes.
GameCube. You are using a GameCube controller, which is my preferred style because I grew up on the GameCube controller before most other controllers.
I grew up with the N64, but I mean, then again, I did grow up with the Xbox. I'm saying Xbox, GameCube one as well. And then I grew up mostly with Nintendo consoles, and then I kind of just evolved into a multi-platform. I'm trying to remember which way to go from here. Oh, that way. Whoop. Hello, Axu.
Axu! Bless you.
What?
Axu! Bless you. Gesundheit.
If I had to say one complaint about this game that I'm not the biggest fan of is the constant Pokemon spawning in the overworld. I guess maybe I do find the random encounter thing a little bit better, or at least just Sword and Shield, how it handled it a little better.
Nah, and a lot of people said they didn't like how Sword and Shield handled it. So I think it's going to be divisive regardless.
I understand. I mean, but that was the thing about Sword and Shield. It was the best of both worlds. You had both the random encounter and the... I have no idea where I'm going. I've done this once. You've only
gone up the mountain once?
Yes. After that, I just flew up. I don't know the path around here.
Okay, go to your map.
Map's not gonna help, I don't think.
Hold on.
We're gonna go up to this, right?
Yeah, you need to get up to there. So you need to go to your right and go down the cliff and then start heading back up. Do you want me to do it?
Please. Actually, wait, I got that Pokemon Center. No, I don't think it makes sense. That's gonna pop me up.
No, that'll put you.
Yeah, I see
in
where
a weird spot.
It's gonna pop me up down below a little more.
Okay. Well, actually, I might want you to go up a cliff. Let's see.
Careful of him. He likes to charge at you.
Come on. Knowing whether it wants me to go up or down is whether it's up or down. Up or down.
I've done this once, but I think I got
I
out
think you
there
have to come
by
from the
two.
other direction.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I know where you want me to go.
Ah. Did not see that. I guess if I just went a little more farther, I would have noticed.
No, I've done so much wandering in this game that I've become very familiar with the paths. So let me see if this brings you where you need to go.
It will. I can see the thing up ahead.
Yeah, if you just keep going straight from here, you're good.
Yeah,
I
already knew that. I knew I was missing something. I just couldn't figure it out.
I've also gotten very used to looking at the map and being able to interpret what all this stuff is.
Maybe if the draw distance of the wild encounters were like...
My biggest issue is that when you're fast traveling like that, the Pokemon don't spawn in fast enough for you to be able to dodge them. So that's my bigger issue. I feel like if the Pokemon spawned in more quickly, you wouldn't have as many issues. I find sometimes the reason I struggle with getting anywhere when I'm traveling that fast is because there won't be anything in front of me 1 minute, and then there'll be something in front of me the next minute.
I've had times where Pokemon will spawn like 2 feet away from me, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're getting into a wild fight, and I'm like, come on, I wasn't even near it.
I've run into Pokemon without actually running into them, and that's very, very frustrating.
Hey, that's exactly what I'm bringing up.
Yeah, I figure that's what you might be talking about.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like, they'll be like, still spawn like, say, 90 degrees to the left of me or something. I'm like, not even, like, here's the thing. I could be like right here. And that's
and it will trigger something.
Yeah, it's like, what? I'm not even near it. I mean, I'm near it, but I'm not that near it.
Those ones annoy me.
Yeah. That's something that could be fixed. Or it should be fixed or something.
Right.
Because I feel like that's kind of weird how...
It doesn't happen often enough to upset me, but it happens often enough to upset me.
Yeah.
You want to trigger this Pokemon Center real quick?
Yeah, I'm going there right now. Pointing in the wrong direction. There's no one there. You're looking at.
That's the other thing. Sometimes they're just looking at walls, and I'm just like, you know, that's not the front of the Pokemon Center.
Right. I mean, here's the thing. Technically speaking, this is the front of the Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
It's just that I think Game Freak positioned it in the wrong spot.
It's kind of like they copied and pasted it, and they didn't pay attention to what side the front of the Pokemon Center was facing.
Right. That's the problem I'm thinking that
they look identical, the front and back, but they're actually not. I think it's the billboards that are slightly different.
Yep.
And then you can tell by the way Nurse Joy starts out how she stands, so.
Yep. Now I notice I'm going down the mountain here. I don't know if that means I'm going towards the Ghost Gym or not.
No, you're not. You're the Ghost Gym is actually slightly higher up than the gym you were just at.
Right. But the thing is, I guess we're also technically going to that Mass Opera because, as you said, you go there.
Yeah.
That's where.
And now you're nope, turn.
No, it's right up ahead this way.
Oh, okay.
You see, I marked it
yeah,
on
no,
that.
the Ghost Gym.
I get there one way or another. I'm just gonna do this. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Just drop down here a little bit. It's gotta be. This is gonna be a weird spot to do anyway.
This is a weird spot.
It's Magneton.
You don't have Magneton yet?
No.
You might as well go say hi to the Magneton, light it up so that way it's in your Pokedex, so it's not an arrow or a question mark forever.
That's okay.
Oh, that annoys me. LT.
I don't care. You're not the one. You're not the one playing it.
You need to train more. What level are your Pokemon at? I didn't look.
44, except for Grafaya, he's 38.
You're too weak.
And then
And Cerulege is only 40?
Yeah.
You're too weak.
Hey, I've been busy.
Not training.
Exactly.
Ash Ketchum over here.
I know it's gonna come bite me in the butt. I would do training if this account could go online to do the raids, but
you just beat Pokemon up.
I would much prefer getting the candies.
You can still do that by beating Pokemon up.
Not technically, and I have no idea.
You could just go to all the raids.
I have no idea which way to go to keep going up from here.
Oh, hold on. Stop. You're very close to it. Can you bring up the map?
Map's not gonna help.
Yes, it is. Zoom in.
Okay.
In the Pokemon Center. Yeah, you should be. If you go in the opposite direction of Sawsbuck, I think you can go up. It's just a little tricky to find the path.
So basically.
Over this way. I think you go down to go up.
That makes no sense.
I know it doesn't. I'm sorry.
It's like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. They go down, but they fell up.
No. This is too far down. You're wrong direction.
Jeez.
So you gotta go up.
What, just go up from these things?
Yeah, now hop. There you go. Hop. You can hop up. There you go. See? It's a little snow path.
The only...
No. You were on a little ridge. You need to go back to the ridge.
Is that it right there?
No. Wait, yes. There you go.
This mountain is so confusing.
It gets really confusing for me when Blizzard is going. This is another thing. I've heard this complaint, and I have it too. I don't mind that overworld Pokemon are still the overworld when you battle, but when you get caught in a battle loop because all of them are standing within 2 centimeters from your face waiting for you to finish the battle, I feel like there's a line. Like there's just, you run into a Pokemon and all the other Pokemon around are like, get in line, don't let him leave, huddle. And I'm just like, dude, let me out.
Exactly.
I didn't want to fight any of you, you're all gonna get murdered anyway.
Exactly.
I love the music in this town. It's a mix of like rap, winter, and like just a little bit of, I don't know what it is, like beatboxing kind of thing.
I wouldn't know.
Oh man, I don't know how to describe it. I just know that it's a mix of two things I wouldn't think would go together, but I surprisingly really like it.
All right, you know, I'll leave it off right here. How's that sound?
See, it's got that like undertone, which reminds me of rap music or like more scary music, but then it's got those hints of winter and the instrument. Sorry, I could go on and on about this.
That's okay. You ready to wrap up?
Sure.
Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Pokemon Violet, the series. I'm Big LT.
And I've been SFParker.
Got final words?
Oh.
How about what do you want to be a part of next after this episode?
Well, I don't know what you're gonna do next. I think
I need to like double check Cerebi on like what
like
the
your
order is.
levels are really not high enough for any of the gyms you need to face, so you need to do some training.
Well, she's like 32, 42, 43, but I still like that's like.
But she's a double battle, and most people aren't going in with a double battle team strategy.
Exactly, that's kind of another problem too. But
I don't know. I either like to do the team star base with melee, so the final one, the fighting one, when you get to that.
Okay.
But I also wouldn't mind doing the last Titan battle over at Cassioria. Is that how you say it? Cassioria Lake.
Okay.
So I wouldn't mind either of those.
Okay.
Also, if you find yourself exploring,
We still have this too.
yeah, we'll go up, go all the way up, but not at the mountain. Go to your left. Yeah, up. Yeah, if you find yourself in that, over a little, to the left, more. Yeah, if you find yourself over in that forest area, I like it over there.
Okay.
You get to see a lot of Toadschool and Toadscruel wandering around. And you want to know the first thing I nicknamed my Toadschool when I first caught one?
What?
Skinny Legs Joe.
Nice.
Because of the way they run. It was fun. So yeah, that's what I probably want to see next.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye!